So the plan is here to show you guys how to make a bonfire site for your rescue friends. To me, I'm always looking for, when I'm looking for what I can do to help, I always want to be able to somehow provide funds that doesn't cost me time and resources from the rescue, right? Because everybody gets so bogged down with everything going on that if I can find a way to bring in money without it taking up a lot of time, I think it's the best things to do. So we actually came across Bonfire when we created Real Estate Pet Project. And what Bonfire is it's a site where you can go on, you can put your designs, you get to pick what items those designs can go on, what colors, backgrounds, but the buyer goes on the site and they can pick their size, they can pick their style. If we were talking about this the other day, Joanna always likes V-neck shirts.
Or tank top here in Florida. We
Yeah,
need sweatshirts a lot.
that was the thing Bev was saying, that she always likes tank tops because she has the one that says uh never underestimate a real estate agent with a pit bull.
hmm
So we started using it for Real Estate Pet Project because people wanted something to be able to show off, and I didn't want to hold inventory. That's always the hard part to that I see, is just getting all the inventory and then getting it out. And you always end up with a bunch of extra smalls and a bunch of extra larges, or the color that nobody wants, right? Where this way, once you create the design, you can say, okay, this design can go on sweatshirts, V-necks, crew necks, and coffee mugs. And they can go right there and they can say, okay, I want this shirt in this color, this size, and it sends it. And it's usually within 2 weeks that they show up. So it's pretty darn quick. So I'll show you guys kind of some of the ones that we did for Real Estate Pet Project, and then I'll show you some of the ones because we do have some templates that we made for rescue folks to use, right? Where they can just plug their logo into it and it's good to go. So I create everything on Canva. It's just easier for me. Um, this is our store for Real Estate Pet Project. So when people go onto it, you can see this is the one that says never underestimate a real estate agent with a pit bull.
hmm
I just want to sell houses and pet my dog. All you need is love and a dog. My favorite breed is rescued. My favorite house is sold. I think you came up with that one.
Maybe I need to get one of those.
Yeah, I need a new
Need in a
hoodie.
V-neck.
Um, Sell homes by day, save cats by night. That was for Jamie D. Simone.
That would be good for Meg too.
Yeah, Meg's always out doing something. And the nice thing is that when you put a t-shirt in or a design in, you can decide how much money you make. So they give you a base, it's $21, whatever it is, and then you get to decide how much on top of that you're charging your people. And the reason I like that is that if you had shirts that were going to volunteers, then you can put it to zero profit. So they get their shirts a little cheaper.
So is it always like 20, like whatever the base price is that what like Bonfire takes? And then
Correct.
whatever you set over that is what the rescue would get.
Exactly.
Okay. So like a volunteer shirt would cost them 20 something dollars if they wanted that one. But
Yeah.
we just wouldn't make a profit off of them, that kind of thing.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
and I just think it's easier
Yeah.
for them to
Yeah.
be able to order it and get the size, the style, all of that. You can limit the colors too. So it's not like they can pick every color. And I'll show you why that was a big deal. On this one with the bright pink,
hmm
there were certain colors that just didn't work on. It wasn't going to show up.
Yeah.
And so you can limit. So if you had, let's say you had an event coming up and you sent all your volunteers to get their shirts there, you could say this one can only be green,
Right.
because isn't that your
Yeah.
colors like that neon
Yeah.
green?
Yeah.
So you can limit that too. Um, and like I said, you can even do it on t-shirts or on coffee mugs.
Hmm.
We have those are dog t-shirts that say my mom sells
Oh,
houses.
that's
I'm surprised you don't have that one.
I know. I know. Actually, I haven't bought a t-shirt off the Bonfire site. I think I knew that we had it, and then I forgot that we had it.
Yeah, I need to be better about getting it out to everybody. I have this in a hoodie that says I sell houses so my dogs can live their best life.
Mhm.
And I made one for Jeff Fitzer that says I make videos so my dogs can live their best life.
Nice.
Um, but once it's up and running, it runs forever and you can go in and add new shirts. It's as easy as, and I'll show you because I was just making one. Um, and I thought you'd like this. So you know how much I love my You Are Enough hoodie, right?
Yes. Yes.
So I was trying to go along that same theme.
Hmm.
And so the front is going to look like that and just say you are loved.
Hmm.
And then the back says somewhere there's a dog who'd miss you if you were gone. Love the rescuer in front of you.
I love that. I would have that in a t. I will definitely order that in a t-shirt. So you got to make it a V-neck t-shirt for me.
Yes, I will put it in V-neck available. But it's as easy as
I would love a sweatshirt, but there's just nobody would ever see it.
go and edit store. Oh wait, no. Where'd it go? You just go to campaigns. Uh, oh, you know what? I will probably just do it as text. Well, wait a minute. I know what I do.
Now you're in Canva, right?
Yeah, now I'm in Canva. So I just make them in Canva because it's
And
easy.
there's t-shirts, like a t-shirt design in Canva, or is this just like on a file, a regular
It's
file?
just on a file.
Okay.
But if you type t-shirt, it will give you like the sizing for them
Okay.
so that you can just plug it in. Um, and then just make sure when you download with a transparent background,
Okay.
and then it won't show anything in the back.
Why are you guys being so loud? So download as t-shirt, or you change it in the resize as t-shirt.
If you just type in t-shirt, it'll give you the size that you
Okay.
need.
Gotcha. And then transparent.
And then you just choose a file. I think we're probably gonna send me to darn it. Oh, I forgot to do but did not pull in. Oh, there you go. And then you can resize it and everything.
Right. So
This
you could
isn't
put it
best
wherever, make it
on black,
bigger.
but
Yeah.
um
But you could go back into Canva and change that color if
you
you
just
want.
go products and
Okay.
see all of these are the products that's going to be available on.
Okay.
And you can have each style on up to 9 products, and then you can have like 6 colors for every product.
Okay.
So like that one wouldn't be good on blue, but it might be good on pink,
Right.
So I
Yeah.
might say, okay, I want pink and I want, whatever, and you can just pick which colors. And then you can go to the back and And it's that simple.
Wow.
It's how
Yeah.
long it takes you to set up a new shirt. It's the design that's the biggest part.
Right. So just going into Canva and figuring out what you want to put or have the design and then just upload it into Canva. Because I know we have a white t-shirt at the moment that I love the design on it. It's a dog and a guy and it's an outline, but it's on white and I hate that because
Yeah.
I can't put white on and it'll get dirty before I even leave the house. Um
Yeah.
so I'd love it in black with the white, design, and that would be perfect because then they wouldn't have to order more shirts and, we could just order our own
Yeah. And you can, in
things.
that case, what I would do is I would make the shirt on a white background
Mm-hmm.
and then make it on a black background
Mm-hmm.
because your lettering is going to be reversed and things
Yes.
like that.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Um,
Obviously, yeah, you're not going to do white on white.
but I mean, it's that easy to make a new shirt. And then you just go here. Um,
So
and
where do we go to start?
yeah,
Right.
I'll give you that in just a
Oh,
second.
okay.
So what you do here is you go to start selling this design.
Mm-hmm.
When you click it, it's going to show you the base cost,
Okay.
the selling price, and then how much your profit is for each one.
Okay.
So, and it shows you on every single one. So again, you could put it to nothing if you're just doing it
Right.
for
So
your
the profits aren't huge, but it also, you're not ever making a loss.
yeah, yeah, and actually you do it this way. You do it on demand is how you want it.
Right.
Um, on this you're getting, $4 a shirt, which I would guess is probably close to what you get anywhere else,
And probably all that you make when it's all said and done, after you get them printed and all of that. Yeah.
you
And
know?
then with whatever you have left over or don't sell.
Right, yeah, when you consider waste and
Yeah.
just moving and all of that kind of stuff.
Hmm.
So my thought with this, with setting it up for No Time to Spare, is to set it up and then create poster boards like I use at events
Yep.
that would have, 4 or 5 designs, a QR code that goes directly to the Bonfire
Yes.
store. So people can look, they can see the shirt, they go, I like that, click it, boom, they're done.
Yeah, because that's something we could take to all of our events and just have by the table. And then they'll be like, oh, look at the shirts. And they can do it right there.
Yeah. And you know what? I also think, at least on some of them, and this is just kind of me spitballing now, I would almost put the QR code on some of the shirts. Like, want this shirt
Right. Yeah.
with the
Yeah.
QR code, like in the corner,
Yeah, that would be good for like the volunteer shirts, definitely.
you know? I like that idea.
Especially with that one that you just made.
Yeah. I think you'll get a lot of people. The more you have, the more you're gonna hit, something's gonna hit somebody,
Yeah.
you know?
And we can put it in the hospital too. And yeah, we've got lots of different locations we can advertise. Because we used to always, not so much anymore, always have somebody commenting on our posts, making out that they were selling t-shirts for us.
Right.
And, so God knows how many people bought t-shirts from them, but we never saw any money towards it.
Yeah, I can see that being an issue.
So this would be good.
So yeah, so it's that simple to create your pictures. And then this is what it comes through. You put a title to the campaign. You can describe who you are and a little bit right there. So that way when people come in, they know who they're supporting.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
we can just change the real estate pet project to the J Bar logo and keep that shirt.
yeah, and I'll show you guys. Where did I go with them? Because here's 6 designs that I made for No Time to, or for some of them I made for No Time to Spare. There's
Mhm.
this one that I think is really cute. It says Who Rescued Who.
Oh, I like
And I
that.
don't think I made that. I think Rhonda or somebody made that and
Right.
then said, "Hey, can you remake this?"
I like that.
Um, I like this one. There's always hope,
Yeah. I like all of them, I think.
you know. Eat, sleep, rescue, repeat.
Hmm.
Um, love is a four-legged word. And
Will you share
then
those with me?
yeah, and anybody who watches this, because this will be on YouTube, if you want access to our t-shirt designs and you are a rescuer, just message me on YouTube and I will send you the link so you can get to all of them. Because that's one of my goals is to keep growing this until I have 100 different designs that the rescues can just grab, go in, change out their logo, and it's ready to go. And that's one of the benefits of having a whole bunch of real estate agents is we all tend to be fairly creative.
Yeah.
So, and then I have some other, I have, let's see, I have another one. A house isn't a home. That one could be done for rescue. I like this one too. I don't know where this picture came from, but it turned out cool. This one.
Yeah.
I'm sure I got it from Canva somewhere.
Probably. Yeah.
Um, but you can do those with a transparent background,
Right. So they
you
don't
know?
have the white.
Yeah. And you could do some with the white if you
Yeah.
really
Some of
wanted
it, yeah, would look
to.
good.
But yeah, I think that this is again, it's an easy way to do it. It's something that you can easily change design so you're not stuck with the same design for a long period of time.
Yeah. Like if one's just not selling, then we can just switch it out with something else or whatever.
And I haven't gotten to a point where there's a limit.
Of
I'm
how
sure that at
many.
some point I'll get to where it's like, okay, you can't add more designs without taking one out.
Right.
But I haven't got there yet. So, and I think I've got like 20. Hold on, I just want to save this so I
Yeah.
can get out of it. Um, and any rest or any real estate pet project people, I will share this with you guys so you can see it when it comes out. And you set it up, they will bill straight to your bank account.
So
So
when
that's
you
also
set it up,
nice.
basically you put in whatever account that you want the money to go to.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, when you log in, you just go it'll walk you through at the very beginning. Um and they do have like a no tax thing for but
Nonprofits
yeah, for nonprofits. So that's all included in there. I would bet you that a large portion of their people
or nonprofits.
are
Yeah.
nonprofits. Yeah. Um, and I'm sure there's a cheaper way to do this. This has been the easiest way.
Right.
And honestly, I don't think anybody cares whether they pay 25 or 27 for a t-shirt.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I might be wrong, but I don't think anybody's just ignoring it.
I mean, I don't think really you can get any cheaper. We sometimes tend to not sell them for as much as we should, and for certain events. And but I think this way it'll be good because, as you said, then we're not stuck with it. So, and then people can get what they want. If they don't want that certain t-shirt, they can get a different t-shirt, or like you said, a different color, or on a sweatshirt, or on a long sleeve t-shirt, or whatever their preference is. It
Yeah,
makes it a lot easier. And them more likely to spend the money if they're getting something they know they'll wear all the time, like the
that's a
right
good point.
color or the right t-shirt. Like me in a medium men's t-shirt, I'm gonna wear that around the house because it's too big to wear out. But if I have it in a size that fits me, I'm more likely to wear it outside all the time where you want it to be seen.
Well, and they do have like the women's cut t-shirts and all of that
Mhm.
kind of stuff too,
Yeah, yeah, I saw that.
you
Yeah.
know? Um, I think every rescue should have one of these. Like it's just too simple. Even if you set 5 designs and never touch it again,
Yeah.
just sharing it out on social media, you'll get people that buy from it,
Yes.
and I
And
think it's,
taking that like a board to events or something. Yeah.
I would, with Justin Bartlett, I would get it set up, have 5 or 6 designs, and then just share it once a month onto
Mm.
your social. There's like 30,000 people that follow you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get everybody to buy one shirt a year. It's like
Yeah.
60 grand,
Yeah. Yeah. You're right.
and some people are going to buy every shirt you put out.
Yeah. Especially if they're cute and funny. Yeah.
Yeah. And if you need ideas or you need help or you have an idea that you want some help designing, just message us here on the YouTube, message me or Joanna, and we will help you walk through and get you the design that you need. That's
Pretty
one of the
much
things.
like to start, we just need to go on to just go onto the Bonfire site and start an account, correct? And then
Correct.
walk you through it. And then we do, yeah, okay. That sounds
And
easy.
then let me double check, but I think you already have access to this folder, but let me look. No, you don't. Now you do.
Awesome.
So you can get into that folder at any time. And just if you make a new shirt,
Hmm.
please put it in there also.
Okay. Okay.
Because I want to fill that with 100 different designs that
Yeah,
we
you
can
got,
share
and
for the
then
rescue.
yeah, everybody can take it. We can put your spot on it. We can put rescue, real estate pet project. We can put whatever we want. So
So Brian, did this make sense? I know we go through this fairly fast.
No, it's a great idea. Um, I'm looking forward to it. I already have some designs that I want to put up there.
I'm sure you
Um,
do.
yeah, it's a great idea.
Good. And if you need help with design, let Joanna know. Like if you have an idea in your head, um, let Joanna know and we'll find a way to get it done.
Yeah, if you can't do it, I have Canvas, so we can play around with it in there as well.
And if
Um,
it's something
Yeah,
that's
I have
real,
I have Canva too.
well,
awesome.
and if it's something that's real intricate, Fiverr is the best. I
Ah,
can get
yeah,
somebody on Fiverr to make me a t-shirt for like $3.
yeah, yeah. And now AI, you can ask it a lot, and that gives you a lot. It depends on like you
No,
have,
I didn't even think about that.
yeah. Because we've been doing a lot of flyers for like I've been putting in, I did one for we needed one for volunteers needed for Bacon and Bourbon Fest this weekend. So I took the two pictures from Bacon and Bourbon Fest, uploaded it into ChatGPT and said, "Can you make me a flyer saying this with the volunteers needed?" And it made it. And then I'm like, "Oh, well, no, I need it Facebook size. I need it to say the address, and I need volunteers needed to be more prominent." And it came back, and it was awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah. So you can do a lot in there.
I
Um,
bet we could do some pretty intricate designs. I didn't think
yeah,
about that.
especially if you have pictures to upload, because then it knows what you're wanting. You know what I mean?
Well, and you could take a picture of a shirt that you've seen. So that's
Yes, and
something
it'll
good to
make you
think
want, yeah,
about too.
yeah,
If you see somebody wearing a shirt that you like, you could take a picture and just put it into chat.
yeah,
That's a good point.
yeah. Between chat, Canva, and all of that, it's getting easier and easier to do these things fast.
Yeah. And I think every rescue should have 15 designs, get them up there and just let it run forever and just share it out once a month.
Yeah.
I mean you could share it out more than that. And then I would make, and I apologize, I just moved so I don't know where my big posters are, but I would make those big, I make them they're like 36 by 24.
Yeah, we like for different events, we always get those made, the poster board. So yeah,
I
we know.
would make 2 of those that you just take to every event,
Yeah, yeah,
that has a bunch of shirts on it, like
yeah,
and be done with it.
absolutely.
So if you have any issues getting it set up, let me know.
Yeah.
But Like I said, Christina did it when we first started Real Estate Pet Project, and it was quick, it was easy, and we were getting shirts in like a week and a half, 2 weeks. So you can't argue with that.
No, absolutely not.
So any rescuers, rescue organizations, if you watch this and you have any questions, reach out to me, reach out to Joanna. I'm Joe at find-yourspot.com. Joanna is Joanna at find-yourspot.com. And we're going to be doing a lot more of these so that we can all try to find other fundraisers that don't take up a lot of time that we can help our rescue friends with.
That's a good next one.
So we need to do gala bid next.
Need to do what? Sorry.
Gala bid, which is how we did the quilt.
Oh, yes, yes.
We need to do that next. So
Yeah.
that'll probably be our next one here next month. In the meantime, if anybody has any questions, if you're a real estate agent and you're not a part of Real Estate Pet Project, join us on Facebook. If you are and you want shirts, I am going to be putting the link up onto Real Estate Pet Project so you guys can all go to the store and grab whatever you want. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much. And we'll see you in a couple weeks.
All right. Thanks, Joe. Thanks, Brian, for coming on.
You're welcome. Have a good one.